Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are breaking down one of the most common questions in AWS architecture. Should you use RDS, DynamoDB or Aurora? Each service shines in different scenarios, and by the end of this video, you will know exactly which one fits your workload. Before we deep dive, let's take the stage. RDS is Amazon's managed relational database offering. DynamoDB is a fully serverless NoSQL key-value store, and Aurora is a high-performance, cloud-optimized relational database. Each one solves different kinds of problems, so understanding those differences is key. Let's start with data models, because this is usually the biggest decision factor. RDS uses a traditional relational model, tables, rows, and columns, perfect when your data is structured and relationships matter. DynamoDB is completely different. It's a NoSQL key-value and document database. There are no joins and your schema is flexible, but you need to design your tables based on access patterns. Aurora is also relational, but built on a distributed storage architecture, giving you both relational capabilities and high performance. So the rule of thumb is simple. If you need relational data, think RDS or Aurora. If your access patterns are simple and predictable, DynamoDB shines. Now let's discuss about performance and scalability. Performance varies significantly among the three. RDS performs well but scales mostly by increasing instance size. So it's vertical scaling first, and then horizontal scaling using root replicas. DynamoDB is built for extreme scale. It automatically scales horizontally and can handle millions of requests per second with low latency. Aurora sits in the middle as a relational database with massive performance improvements, up to 5 times faster than standard MySQL and 3 times faster than PostgreSQL. So, if you need extreme throughput, DynamoDB. If you need relation performance at scale, Aurora. Let's discuss about availability and durability. When it comes to availability and durability, all three services offer strong guarantees, but in different ways. RDS provides multi-easy deployments where your data is replicated to a standard instance. If the primary fails, failover happens automatically. DynamoDB is always multi-easy by design. You don't have to configure anything, and if you need global redundancy, you can enable global tables for active multi-region operations. Aurora takes availability even further. It keeps 6 copies of your data across the 3 availability zones. Even if a node or storage segment fails, your database stays online. So, in terms of fault tolerance, Aurora and DynamoDB are ahead of traditional RDS. Now let's discuss about pricing. Pricing is another key differentiator. With RDS, you pay for the instance size, the storage you use, and additional features like multi-easy. It's predictable and made for steady workloads. DynamoDB uses a pay-per-request model or provisioned capacity. For apps with highly variable or low traffic, it can be extremely cost-efficient. But at massive scales, if not optimized, it can be expensive. Aurora is generally more costly than RDS. You pay for instances and the storage I/O, but because it delivers much higher performance, the cost per transaction is often lower for heavy workloads. So the guidance is, RDS is more budget-friendly for smaller relational apps. DynamoDB scales cost-effectively for serverless and high-volume apps. Aurora costs more but delivers top-tier relational performance. Now, let's talk about ideal use cases. RDS is perfect for traditional applications. Think ERP systems, CRM tools, transitional systems, and any workload that depends on joins or complex SQL queries. DynamoDB is the best option for large-scale web apps. It integrates seamlessly with Lambda and offers consistent milliseconds performance at any scale. Aurora is ideal when you need relational data but expect extremely high read or write throughput, such as microservices architecture, high-performance e-commerce applications, or global-scale systems that require fast application. So again, your use case heavily drives your database choice. Now, to help you decide quickly, here is a simple decision flow. Start with the question: is your data relational? If no, DynamoDB is your best choice. If yes, choose between RDS and Aurora. Next question: do you need high throughput or scalability? If your workload is heavy, Aurora is the best option. Finally, ask: do you want a fully serverless setup? If yes, choose DynamoDB or consider Aurora Serverless v2 if you need relational features. This simple decision tree covers 90% of architecture scenarios. Now let's wrap up with a quick summary. Use RDS when you need a classic relation database with predictable workflow. Use DynamoDB when you want massive scale, low operational overhead, and serverless NoSQL model. Use Aurora when you need high-performance relational data processing and high availability. Each service is powerful. The best choice depends entirely on your workload. Thanks for watching. I hope this breakdown helped you understand when to choose RDS, DynamoDB, or Aurora. If you found this helpful, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment letting me know which AWS database you use the most. See you in the next one.